What's up, everybody? It's us, the Stoning Rolls. It's me, Lee, and Dave, and we are hanging out here with a very special guest tonight, Vanessa Branda, a.k.a. Little Miss Marxist. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into the politics. We're going to get into all the craziness that's going on. How do you make a crazy person sane, I think is this week's theme. Also, Lee, you made us a game. Is it because it's the law? Are we
It's
playing
because it's the law!
Of course all right, well, I can't wait for that. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, because it's the law is a great game. Oh, have you ever played that game, Vanessa? Because it's the law?
No, but I feel like I might want to already.
Well, you're going to tonight for the first time.
Yeah.
No choice.
Spoiler alert, Dave's probably going to jail.
Dave goes to jail, usually.
You know what? I deserve it. It's probably fine.
It's a nice jail. It's a Swedish jail. We've nothing but the best jails for our Dave.
I want the squeakiest
jail
beds.
That you're in right now, Vanessa. It looks like
I'm in a bird cage. I'm stuck in a bird cage.
The land of the lost.
Do they ever threaten to lock you up for speaking your mind on your channel?
No, but I'm practicing for if Trump wins, and I'm practicing the whole cage thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Are you like practicing for him? Because I feel like I hope he goes into a cage.
Honestly, if he gets elected, I'm flying the coop. I won't be here. The bird will fly. Like she will be out so fast. No, but I definitely have an exit plan if he comes into play for sure. Because with the type of content like I create, they've been very outspoken about what he intends to do with people who disagree with their. I don't even know what you would call it.
Oh,
well, it's not a strat. What would you even call it?
Yes, psychotic rhetoric. Hey, little cherub.
Yeah.
Hola, peeps. Little cherub says hola, peeps. Little cherub speaking Spanish this week. Hola.
Espanol.
Espanol.
Only? I don't.
How did you get into your content? So you do, for anyone who doesn't know, you do political content on Instagram, Threads, Twitter, or whatever, all the places, TikTok.
All the places.
How did you get started doing that?
It was kind of tail end of the pandemic, and I was getting really upset about things that were going on, and not a lot of people in my personal life are interested in politics. And also a lot of my coworkers live in Canada. They're not even American. So I didn't really have a place to talk about how I was feeling. And I just picked up a phone and kind of started yelling into it. And it's just evolved into something crazy. It wasn't like a mission or anything. I didn't think anybody would see it, actually.
Very passionate, and that's what people like. They like authenticity.
Mm-hmm.
So
Agreed.
That's why it resonates, I think, for sure.
Yeah.
So
you
got
also
an escape pod.
Yeah, you got your escape pod, right? Well, you also, I noticed in most of your videos, you immediately point to the trolls. Do you have a lot of crazy trolls? Do you have a lot of angry men in your comment section?
Oh, yeah. Like so many, but I just decided that I had to start greeting them and appreciating them as well, because it's sad to say, but that hate comment stuff like gets the video and the message to push further. So I'm actually grateful to them, but I'm in this place right now with doing content. This probably isn't going to be popular, but I don't read any of my comments, like none. Like I don't read DMs or comments. I just make my videos and put them on the internet and then leave, because I feel like it's just too important right now to feed into any of the negativity. Like I just need to stay on the course. But like I get some crazy, insane comments.
That's what I was going to ask. Does it ever get overwhelming with the amount of comments and notifications to the point where you just
I don't tune into them. I don't tune in to them anymore. Like in the beginning, I was trying to, answer everything and answer all of this stuff. But I guess you find too, a lot of the stuff that's there is horrible things. Like I get death threats, not so much anymore because I call out the death threats. I screenshot them. I take a picture from their profile and I put it out. Yeah. And that's one for like my safety. So that way there's at least a trail somewhere of people who are threatening me, type of thing. But it doesn't bother me mentally in any way anymore because I'm not scared. And when you're doing things like this on the internet, people are going to have things to say. They're going to talk about your appearance, about your education level, about your tax bracket, about where your morals are. And if I cared about all of those things, I would just crawl up into my closet and never come back out. But I feel like what I'm doing is important. And so I'll combat those bad guys to try and help the rest of us.
Yeah.
I guess
you're an activist, which is great.
Yeah.
It's true. Like I get defeated very easily on like TikTok or whatever when I say something that like I think like I'll just talk about my experience in life, and then people are like, "No, that didn't happen to you," and I'm just like, So I just don't. There's so many people that are extremely online that will just.
That's a great way to say it.
With whatever it is that you say or are, but it's good that you speak your mind. We need more of that.
I was thinking of pitching a TV show where we find like these trolls, and then Chris Hansen shows up at their house in their kitchen.
Can we call it
And it's
extremely
like-
online?
It's called Extremely Online. Yeah,
Perfect.
and they bring the person the comment was directed at, and you just be like, okay, let's say it to the face.
Yeah.
Go ahead, say it.
That's just the whole premise.
Maybe they have
I
it printed out
doubt
on
they'll
a
do
big card. They're like, here, this is what you said, right?
This is what he said. Is your picture
Just
next
read
to
it.
this comment?
Yeah.
Just read it off the card.
Yeah.
Have a cookie. Sit down.
That would be
Say it to
great.
their
'Cause if you shame them enough, they'll stop. You know? Like,
That's true.
I always
shaming
look at what
works.
they're doing on their profiles as well. Like when they're public profiles, I'm going to say 90% of the time there is some sort of Bible verse in the bio. It's going to be like girl dad and like, things like this, and trying to present this like wholesome family. And it's like,
Yeah.
part of me is like, maybe I should message his wife and like show her this and see if she knows that her Christian girl dad father is sending rape death threats to some person like me on the internet who has no idea he exists in whatever bumfuck place that he is. It's calling them out and making them accountable. Same thing with politicians, same thing with news media. I think we've come to this place in society after the Trump years where people are so comfortable not getting punched in the mouth. Like when we grew up in the 90s, you didn't say things like this to people. Shit like this was not acceptable. Racism, swastikas and Nazism, like that was not normal when we were our age. Like look at what's going on in New York City. Men are walking around punching women in the face like the last
what
couple
is that
days.
all about?
The thing is, what the society is changing, right? Because Donald Trump has emboldened and made these awful people comfortable with their racist, homophobic, misogynistic, whatever their thoughts are, and they're now acting out. So we're seeing these acts of violence and these things different places and this rhetoric online. And my thing is like, we need to call them out and hold people accountable and not accept that this is just the norm now, because it doesn't have to be. Like, he's tried to make it this way, and it's been this way for 7 years now or whatever. But it's time for more people to stand up and be like, no, we're not accepting this kind of shit.
Yeah. How do we do that? I guess, I feel like, what you're doing is helping, I think. So, I just want to it's just like, how do we bring kids up in a world where we teach them right and wrong, like in a way that, that they can, hear it, or I don't know. Where are the role models in society? Is what I'm saying.
I don't know.
So
Honestly,
I think you're doing that. You have to be an example. Yeah,
we need more Little Miss Marxists, less dudes with podcasts.
Exactly. Dudes with podcasts.
unless maybe they're solely providing the platform for the Little Miss Marxists.
Yeah, and giving a little chuckle here and there.
You want some trivia every once in a while. I don't know.
You want to know dumb laws? Don't
Yeah.
unfollow us.
Yeah, stay tuned for some dumb laws.
What?
What? Come on, what?
That's not that cut out
no.
there.
It's just so quiet.
Hey,
The
there
Wizard
we
of
go.
Oz.
I figured it out. It's actually just it's just an old timey broken cable. It's
just-
not anything electronic.
It's a cool
It's-
analog filter.
Yeah, it's classic.
We can't touch anything.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Weird.
Don't touch anything. That's what I've learned.
Yeah.
Except for this. That's
Well, that was fun. I like dance party. That's fun.
yeah. We got a little dance party here and there, and also James Cameron gets mentioned. Also,
Remix.
Lee, when is your singing career coming? Because
My singing, doing it well.
I mean, listen,
I can harmonize.
You're
Yeah.
harmonizing with yourself there.
Doing it well. Well, you know what's crazy is I had this
first hit.
producer. I had a producer that was really interested in me, and then the feds raided his house. Turns out he's this monster. He got on a private jet, flew away. His name rhymes with Smee Diddy.
Oh my God. Isn't that crazy?
From
It's like,
Hook?
Vanessa was just saying that earlier. How
Smee
like
Diddy from Hook.
you could just have like a lot of money and a lot of status and get on a plane out of the country. Just
Yep.
like
Just
That's
get
all
the
it
hell
takes.
out. Did he? Is that true? Did he leave? Did he just bolt?
he was
The
in
last
Florida.
I read before the podcast came on, he has been located and detained. I don't know if that's true. I just read it briefly right before we came on. But detained does not mean the same thing
Not for rich
as like
people.
arrested. Exactly. Detained means
Yeah.
he's probably just going to go have a little talk about it and then bounce back to the Caribbean. Like, that's my guess.
Yeah. What's he doing getting Ghislaine Maxwell's attorney involved? That's
No, that's not suspicious at all. Woo!
Did
we
he-
probably shouldn't say that online.
It's all alleged.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
what
all-
they say on the
it's-
news.
It's all allegedly.
I don't know. His record label's called Bad Boy, so it's probably true.
Yeah, it's a long time coming.
If the shoe fits.
Yeah. Is the logo for Bad Boy just like a finger? Like
It's just a bad boy.
Bad Boy.
It's
Is that
Alex
what it
Diddy
is?
pointing to himself. It's
If
I
it's
love
true,
things
those are
like
some
that
awful
where, like,
crimes.
when people are trying to sound tough but they're not, like Bad Boy or my favorite is the Proud Boys.
Oh yeah, Proud Boys.
Like,
They should be ashamed of themselves, really.
well, first off, yeah, you shouldn't be so
Ashamed.
proud. You're terrible people. But also, like, there's nothing intimidating about proud people or boys.
Right.
but isn't that awfully close to pride?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like the opposite of
They don't like that.
yeah.
I
They don't
love
like
that.
proud. They don't like
love
pride.
They're
that.
proud. They're not prideful.
Yeah.
The Pride Boys.
We should.
Pride
Yeah,
Boys.
They're sticklers for linguistics. Is if above
Yeah.
above all, everything. Yeah.
Well, I
I think that
remember
would be amazing if we could like really associate Pride with the Proud Boys, because I feel like their homophobia would just really melt them down.
Yeah.
yeah.
Defeat them.
I have a funny story. So there's a video circulating on TikTok right now for Christian University of Michigan, right? So it's not University of Michigan.
Oh no.
It's the
It's
Christian one.
Christian University
no.
of Michigan. And
Is that where you went, Dave?
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking about where this is going.
they launched merch, right? And this girl's like, this young college girl, she's like, oh my God, you guys. Christian University of Michigan just launched the best merch. And let me tell you, the branding is like fire, whatever. She's all, I
He's
bought
got it. Oh my
everything.
goodness.
She's all, I bought everything. I bought the sweatshirt, I bought the socks, whatever. And she backs up
with
and
us?
it says
Are you with us, Ari?
CUM. Like huge.
Oh my God.
Like the biggest marketing failure ever. And
No,
it's
it's the
maybe it was serious. Who knows?
They hired
I mean,
someone
oh my
who was an
God.
anarchist.
Whatever graphic designer did that deserves like a Nobel Peace Prize. Like,
I love it.
give them a raise.
She just had cum all over everywhere.
Yeah.
She had cum on her shirt. That's what we just
yeah.
learned.
They have a way with words.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
sure it's
Back
sold
to
out,
you,
yeah.
you said something earlier about these trolls, and I have noticed. I think it's interesting because it's always you get these vicious people who sound like if you met them in person, they'd be like frothing at the mouth. And you go to their pages, and it always says like "love first" in their bio.
Yeah.
Why?
Psalm 72 or whatever it is. Like,
Why are they always so like positive, but then they see something they don't like and they feel the necessity to like be like, I'm gonna do terrible things to you and your family.
I don't know. I
They're
can't
masking
understand
in
it.
real life, probably. I mean,
Yeah.
I think they're so docile in real life. I don't think they have the balls to do those things in real life. That's why they do it on the internet. And a lot of times they don't even put profile pictures. So they just create this
Yeah.
Yeah.
account on the internet so that they can go and trash people. And I think it's just the most pathetic thing. Honestly, it's kind of funny. It doesn't bother me anymore. I used to, but not now.
We should figure out a way to create some sort of troll computer virus.
Troll hunter.
How would we
Called
do
a
that?
troll hunter.
Yeah.
But literally what it does is anytime they send a mean comment for somehow it immediately is messaged to them.
Yeah. Or just like
the virus gets sent to them.
$5 gets removed from their account to charity.
That's a good one.
You better pay for it. You know.
Go ahead and put $5 in the troll jar.
It's the troll tax.
Anything you troll against that gets money out of you.
That is how we do it. That's how we fix society.
Sort of ununionized worker, you know.
I think that this is the way we do it. We actually tax and publicly
Money
shame
talks.
people into being honest.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with it.
Again, shame. Just shame everybody into doing the right thing.
Well, that sounds a lot like
Shame them into doing the right thing.
Oh shit! Did we just discover religion?
Did we just create organized religion?
God damn it!
Wait,
Oh no! I mean,
are we mob bosses now? This is cool. I like being a mob boss.
Cool. Yeah. Hey.
that didn't take us that long, guys. I'm proud of us.
We did that pretty quick.
I think we should be full of proud.
We can do anything.
We
Look at what we
any-
can do in 17 minutes. I mean, come on.
Yeah. We created organized religion. That's pretty cool.
Took God 3 days for all this shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, exactly. So
lazy.
Took him 6 days. Took us 2.5 tops. We're good.
Yeah, 2.5 tops.
Yeah, we could have done that.
I could do
The
it.
trick
too.
is turn the light on first. Don't create everything in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was
Work smarter, not harder.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
If you can see
Yeah,
where everything
God.
is, you're going to go at least 4 times as fast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You think he's never like hindsight? Now I know.
And then that's how that phrase got created.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Jesus' death day coming up. Everybody excited?
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll nail him.
Oh, I was like, what is he talking about? I had a space for a minute. And I'm like, oh, Easter. But when I think of Easter, I think of chocolate bunnies. I don't
Me
think
too.
of a guy nailed to a cross. So I don't know.
I'm thinking of those Cadbury eggs. I'm excited. I can't
Yeah.
wait.
Got some in the fridge.
When does,
favorite.
wait, does Lent end? Because I'm dumb. Does Lent end when Jesus was killed or when he woke up as a zombie and gave up his weekend?
That's a great question. I think it ends today. Technically.
Wait, it ends today?
Well, it's like 40 days since.
What was he
I
doing
think-
out there so long?
They were not eating for 40 days and 40 nights. Is that what happened? They were fasting?
I mean, he went to the
Josh
desert.
Hartnett was in that, and he didn't. Remember that one? I'm the only
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Remember 7 Days and 7 Nights with Anne Heche and Harrison Ford?
I do, unfortunately.
Grab it.
I don't.
Rest in peace, Anne Heche.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that, too.
That was wild.
Yeah.
Well, that was crazy. That's unfortunate, very unfortunate situation. But you know what is also unfortunate? Peeps. Don't eat Peeps. We learned that a couple weeks ago.
Now we can't eat peeps.
What's wrong with Peeps? I mean, other than the fact that they're
no.
fully made of sugar and whatever else that's in there, toxic. But why else can't I eat them?
Peeps
What
are
happened?
basically nature's accident.
We might have our first Peeps person on the show.
There's a reason we brought you on here.
Are you going to give me an Easter basket?
Hey, you get peeps.
You get all the peeps.
Look under your bird cage.
Yeah,
Cadbury eggs, not in the refrigerator.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Not in the fridge, huh?
No?
No.
I just have them in there right now because I didn't want them to
Good
melt.
luck getting that foil off. Good luck
all-
getting
oh, I didn't think
the
about that.
wrapper off when they're
You
cold.
You just
end up with some
I pop
foil
them
in
whole.
my teeth.
I just take them. I just put them right in my
You
mouth.
just take the foil as an L and just
The foil comes
you
out
just-
later.
Yeah.
It separates itself.
Oh, God.
Lil Charb says Lent ends on Easter because that was the day I was
That's what I
finally
thought,
able to
'cause-
eat chocolate again when I was a kid.
There we
So,
go.
Officially, it's when Jesus is risen. Listen, I have a question about this. So he's a
And
zombie,
I have an
right?
answer.
He's a zombie. Jesus became a zombie. He died, came back
Yeah.
to life. He's walked the earth. I think
You know what?
he's a zombie.
Yeah, no,
he
I
is.
think he is too. Okay, little cherub, you might know this. What do you do after that?
Nothing. Golf.
Like the next day.
Did he die again?
Chilled?
Like I can't remember the story after him waking up and been like, "Ah."
Well,
Does he
there's-
die again?
I don't think he. I don't know.
Yeah, he rose to the heavens, maybe.
From what I remember in like Sunday school, which they kicked me out of because I asked too many questions, he walked the earth, but he was
Like
not
Caine in Kung Fu.
Yeah, like Caine in Kung Fu, but he was not recognizable as
Oh, 'cause
Jesus.
he
But he
shaved.
proved it by showing his stigmata, by showing the holes in his hands. He was like, "Hey, look,
That's
it's
cheating.
me." That's cheating. See, it was some
Everybody
other
forgot
dude.
about him after 3 days.
Yeah, people forgot about
Yeah, I don't think he was all that cracked
See?
up to be, guys.
It's not
They just
just
didn't
our
recognize it.
generation. People had a short attention span then too. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
No, but he just wakes up and then he dies again, or he just becomes a man and walks the earth. I was not raised religiously, so I have no idea. Like, what did Jesus do after he
I'm
woke
pretty
up?
sure he fought some
On
sort of
Easter or
like monster
whatever.
or something.
He fought dinosaurs, I think. He rode
Yeah.
They're not here
dinosaurs.
anymore. He was so
You guys are full
angry.
of shit.
Yeah.
So angry.
No, because Christians don't believe in dinosaurs.
Yeah. They,
Certain
believe
factions of Christianity don't believe in
That's
dinosaurs.
Well,
Like-
they believe, the skeletons are a test. Glow Wormhole says that eating Jesus's blood is cool as hell, and I'm kind of with that.
I had some earlier.
Okay, so
What?
I had 2 cups of it. Yeah.
Jesus is a zombie, but what does that make Christians
from a
that are
box.
drinking his blood and eating him? Does that make them
Cannibals.
cannibals?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's exactly what that does. But they're fake cannibals because. Okay,
They're
in
fine young
any
cannibals.
other, in any
It's like
other
impossible.
instance,
Jesus.
Murder.
like in
Impossible
any
Jesus.
It's
instance,
beyond.
beyond
It's beyond
Jesus.
Christ.
beyond if I walked into a police
Patent
precinct
pending.
with crackers and wine and like I'm eating people, like they would think I'm crazy. How come this is the one time where everyone's like, "Yep, makes sense to me." Crackers is
I know,
crackers
right?
is people.
I feel like every time I go into like a Catholic church and there's like a human sacrifice bleeding at the front of the altar, like just bleeding and dying, a literal human sacrifice.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right,
pretty great.
What's going on here, guys?
in a
What are we-
sense. Now this might be a hot take, and a lot of people would get mad if they heard this. But in a sense, crucifixion was like their version of canceling a celebrity.
Yeah.
Fair.
Canceled.
I mean,
The apology videos were very interesting.
But wait, did they crucify other people that weren't Jesus, or did they
Yeah.
only do
Oh,
it
yeah.
to
Oh yeah,
Jesus?
no, it was
No,
it was like an electric chair or a hanging. You know, like it was corporal punishment.
yeah.
Judella says he ascended to heaven after 40 days of rising from the dead. So yeah, I guess he just
Wait, he was there for 40 days. What did he do?
he pieced out. I guess
He ate his candy from Easter.
He went to Sandals in Mexico for like a couple weeks. Like after all that, he needed like, a little rest.
He went on a tour of all of the Mexican fast food restaurants, and he decided Taco Bell was the greatest.
Okay. So now the debate begins.
Yes.
Who is the greatest Taco Bell fast food ever?
Who is?
Because we all know Taco Bell is superior. Okay, the debate is Taco Bell versus Del Taco.
Del Taco all day.
Oh my
all
God.
day.
Oh no!
Now I got a split decision here because I used to go to Del Taco and I would get their Beyond burrito, and I thought that was great. It's fantastic. It's right up the street. I could drive home, eat a taco on the way home, and be home in time, and it'll still be hot when I sit down and eat it. But I went back there a couple months ago. They stopped doing the Beyond meat, so I'm like, Del Taco, you just
Really?
lost 2 points.
Did they
Skip.
replace it with
I'm a
something
vegetarian.
else?
No.
Like far out meat or something?
You couldn't get a 1-bean crunch wrap there.
Possible
Yeah.
Christ meat. That's
Yeah.
what they put on it. Yeah. So
I don't know.
it goes back to Taco Bell for me. So that
Yeah.
would be, yeah. So we got what, two? Dave, what's your? You're the,
You're Taco Bell. You're Taco Bell people.
you're the
I mean,
time
yeah.
maker.
This is us trying to bridge. Maybe it's not a good time to use the word bridge. We're trying to
Yeah. Trying to.
Woo!
There's no other word.
reach across the aisle, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how it's done.
Reach around the aisle.
Reach around the aisle. Well, we want to be good examples for people out there to see there can be bipartisan support. We can have Del Taco people and Taco Bell people.
Yeah, we can have both. We can have both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Taco Bell's better.
I'll eat both.
But wait,
But
Lee,
their
Taco Bell.
quesadilla is trash, and you're going to be on the toilet for 2 days. So good luck. Good luck.
Oh, you go for the quesadilla right now?
Their quesadilla is trash.
Who's?
Taco Bell.
Oh, where are you going to find that sauce at?
Nobody wants that in there. It's a quesadilla. I want cheese and quesadilla. Like, I don't want random weirdo sauce that we don't even know what it is, and they don't even say anything about it.
I think
it's
it
just
comes
there.
from the workers.
Not into
I don't know if
it.
this is fair or not, but I actually like the tater tots at Del Taco. I get the tater tots.
That is a weird thing
Okay,
to
hang on.
say.
They have tater
know.
tots there? I did not know that.
Yes, see, but it's I don't know if it counts because it's not technically that's more of like an American type of food.
Hear
but
me
the
out.
Taco Bell
Tater
isn't
tots are
technically
global.
Mexican.
Hear me out. The Del Taco cheeseburger is really good too.
Wait, what are we
I have a
talking
friend.
about
I
here?
have,
It is.
I have a friend that
Lying.
said that they have the best burger.
It's good. Del
Del
I'm not
Taco?
lying.
There's one right down the
Yes.
street. I could go
kinda
get
want
some
Del Taco.
and be back in time for the end of the
I-
podcast.
I would eat some if you got some for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's not going to sway me though. You can't.
No, you can't.
Taco
you
Bell
can't
has so
compare
many other good things
cheeseburger.
going on.
Yeah. As Little Cherub says, Taco Bell quesadilla is an after-work must. A few times a month.
Well,
So
there you
Ooh.
have it.
There we go.
them spicy words.
Getting invited here.
Okay, what about the hot sauce? Del Taco mild sauce and Del Scorcho way puts Taco Bell.
I don't have
under
enough
the table.
experience in this field.
I'm gonna bring you some the next time I see you.
Please do.
I've definitely went from Taco Bell when I was younger, and then when I moved to California, I was like Del Taco all the way for years. But I think in recent months, in recent years, I've gone back because they've got the crunch wrap. Taco Bell's got the crunch wrap. It's
Yeah.
impossible to beat.
I've never
It's
had a
perfect
crunch
food.
wrap.
Other places like El Pollo Loco has like a Crunchwrap competitor, or did, and I tried it because you have to know your competition.
Yeah, of
And
course.
I gotta tell you, it was like I forget. It was like $10 or something. I was like, "What is?" I don't want to spend $10 on this. The reason I go to Taco Bell is because it's cheap. You know.
Yeah, not anymore.
Well, no, I know, not with the new menu. We went over that.
Everything's like more than $20 now for fast food, even.
Yeah.
Glow Wormhole, I don't know who you're asking, but that's one of the greatest digs I've ever heard in my life. Glow Wormhole says, do you also order chicken strips at fancy restaurants?
Me? No.
What are you, 7?
How fancy?
years old?
I actually would, because
Yeah. What kind of
Chicken
dipping sauces do they have?
strips, yeah,
Can you imagine the fancy restaurants dipping sauces?
Do they have ranch? Do they have
if
ranch?
I
Probably
went
Great
to a
Poupon.
fancy ass restaurant and I saw chicken strips on the menu, immediate go-to. That shit's gonna be delicious. Are you kidding me?
That's
Even the
judge's
vegetarian
place, the
saying
base.
yes.
That's true. I mean, I remember the flavor of chicken strips. I was having this conversation just yesterday or today. When was this conversation? But it was about bacon cheeseburgers because I'm a vegetarian, see, for like 10 years.
Yeah.
But I remember a bacon cheeseburger being exquisite. It doesn't taste bad. It's not that I don't like the taste. It's just I choose not to eat it. But I tell you, it does taste amazing.
You like how cartoon burgers look too. You got a thing for burgers.
Look,
feel
I
like.
can fantasize.
Oh,
It's
I
not-
love cartoon
Okay.
food.
It's not real meat.
I've got
for
something
sure.
for you. I've got something for you, Ari. Try, if you haven't yet, you probably already have because you live in LA. Try McCharlie's. It's so good. I don't know where it originated, maybe Japan, but
I'm writing this down.
McCharlie's, and it's branded and it looks just like McDonald's, but it's all vegan and vegetarian food. But you can get a chicken sandwich and fries, and it looks like McDonald's, but it's like really, really tasty. It's really good. You might like that. You guys should try that. Yeah.
All right.
Try
Well,
that
we're
out.
definitely going to tag them and see if we can get
Sure.
some food.
We're gonna do a road trip.
Yeah.
There's one on, I think, Hollywood Boulevard, I think,
Uh-oh.
but down further away
It'll
from
be short.
Are there Carl's Jr.'s on the way? Because I like that place too.
Just keep making stops.
Wait, What are you choking on over
I'm
there?
so anti.
It's turned into a fast food restaurant.
I'm anti. Carl's Jr. is so gross, and it smells like armpits.
Oh,
I like
stinky.
armpits.
I got through college on Hardee's, which is the Midwest Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
Now I
Oh
think it's
yeah,
all
the star
Carl's
one.
Jr.
It's like Carl's Jr., but it's a
Yeah.
star, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen those.
This is where all our conversation just sounds like what Donald Trump would have at his buffet when he's holding a White House dinner.
Well, do you remember when they got all the McDonald's? He served like all these like military
NBA
generals and all these people like fucking McDonald's cheeseburgers.
So I
Glass.
have an inside story of what Donald Trump was like in the White House. Is very interesting. Shows you kind of what he's like as a person. Not that he's shy about showing you what he's like as a person. But okay, so my sister-in-law's uncle he's in the military. He got invited to the White House for Christmas. During the Trump presidency, he decides to go. He's there and he notices Starburst wrappers just on the floor.
What
and
flavor?
people picking them up. It was mainly the green ones, the lime, which is
Okay.
Green?
That is
They don't
suspect.
have green Starburst.
no, yeah, they do. Don't
Maybe
they?
not in the
Yellow?
regular packs.
Maybe it's the Christmas edition. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
it's the
Regular
color
packs
on.
are
But
yellow,
there were
pink,
Starburst
red.
wrappers like on the floor, and people were picking them up. And he was like, "How disrespectful is that? You're at the White House and you're just dropping that shit." So later on, he's in a conversation, and Donald Trump enters the room, and he's notices Donald Trump talking and unwrapping Starburst and just dropping the wrapper
my
and
God.
eating them at like a fancy party. He's just in the crowd with his tiny little hands.
The leader
all
of the
holding
free
together.
world. The
And
most
people just
coveted
following him picking up the wrappers.
They're
most
buying his
admired
Bibles.
office on the planet.
Hey, and thank you for bringing those Bibles up. Anyone listening right now, $10 cheaper, $49.99, Stoning Rolls podcast, Bible Time USA for Children.
It's only 3
a
pages.
must read.
3
It's-
pages long. It's easy.
It's the Alabama Times must read of the year.
Yep.
My thing is too, like his Bible includes like the Constitution and the Pledge of Allegiance and like
Yeah.
the Declaration of Independence. I don't think you're supposed to add anything probably to a Bible. Would be my first
Third Testament.
guess.
He's putting
Jesus
things back in.
was a big fan of his.
Number
okay?
two,
Oh, yeah.
Number two, like what does America have to do with the Bible?
A lot. Don't you
that's a
remember the
great question,
passage
Dave.
where Jesus rises from the dead, the rock moves, and he comes out and he goes, "Make America great again."
While riding a bald
Republican
eagle?
Jesus, yes.
Yeah.
He's like
Republican
with
Jesus.
AKs in the air with his MAGA hat.
It just
Turns
doesn't make
out-
any sense.
Turns out
Clearly
Kid
he's
Rock
just
has
trying to
been
pander.
Jesus this whole time.
It's like I don't think you're going to get $450 million from selling Bibles, dude. Like,
Or golden,
You'd be
a golden
surprised.
sneak. He's selling golden sneakers too.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think those
Especially
went on
when you
sale,
just-
didn't they?
Steal a Bible from a hotel.
Golden sneakers.
It's okay because he's super rich and no one seems to be really treating him accountable for his actions. Look at that cute little girl.
That's from your
That's what it
birthday cupcakes.
Uh-huh. Oh, whoa.
Good
Whoa,
eye.
hey, wait. Hey.
Oh, there you go.
That makes me so happy, actually.
keep it on my desk right
Yeah.
I saw
Look what you've done.
Ghostbusters. I saw
did?
Ghostbusters. Yeah.
Is Ghostbusters
Yeah.
good?
I wouldn't say the word good.
Oh, no. Really?
Listen, it's not bad. Which was like, I was like, hey,
that's good.
it's got moments. It's got moments. I didn't not enjoy it.
Okay.
Figure that one out.
But he didn't love it. But what you're saying is you didn't hate it, but you didn't love it.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. That's exactly right.
The Bible is the greatest book ever written, but we thought it could be even better.
That's why we've created the Holier Than Thou Super Duper Deluxe Bible Extra Extended Edition Plus. It's got more action, more explosions, and way more American flags than any book should, all while being completely covered in bald eagles. Not only do you get all of that, but there is a copy of the Declaration of Independence on the back of it, just like in that Nicolas Cage movie, National Treasure. The book also includes a foreword by Kirk Cameron, Kevin Sorbo's Hercules, Lames Woods, Squint Eastwood, Charlton in Charge, White Jesus, Monster Trucks, Schmuck Dynasty, a clipping from Tom Selleck's mustache, and a soundtrack by Kid Rock and Leonard Skinnard. And rest assured, this new edition is way more oppressive to women and minorities than ever. Get your new Holier Than Thou Super Duper Deluxe Max Bible Plus Extended Bonus Edition today, because you don't actually have to believe in the damn thing. You just have to feel better about yourself, as if this somehow justifies voting for a narcissistic psychopath who doesn't even care about you or your family.
Get yours now if you are a MAGA minion pretending to be a Christian.
And I think now it is time for everybody's favorite game show, Taking America by Force, because it's the law. Oh, Lee has prepared some questions for us this week. You guys can participate by putting the answers in the chat. Boy, oh boy, there are some crazy laws in this country.
All B.
And Lee,
They're all going to be B. There's no chance. There's no chance.
When in doubt, put the answer B. But, Lee, what have you found for us this week in this large country of America?
As we all know, this large country has a lot of dumb laws, and I am just, like inches deep into this pool of dumb laws.
I mean, that
sounded worse than I wanted it to.
Be a little bit more favorable to yourself, Lee. Don't be so hard on yourself.
All right.
You didn't say centimeters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is America.
I didn't
We use a terrible system of measurement here.
Anyway, this is because it's the law. Question number 1. Are you ready? In Alabama, it is illegal to put salt on blank. In Alabama, it's illegal to put salt on blank. A,
not be chocolate
a train track. B, the elderly. C, a snail.
C.
All right.
Oh, you're going C right out the gate.
All right. Do you want to walk us through how you
I agree with
why?
Glow Wormhole. What the hell is with Alabama?
I know. Why even Alabama?
Why Alabama?
Why do we Alabama
All
at
the
all?
dumb laws start in Alabama. Why do you say C?
Yeah,
Because salt will kill a snail.
that's true.
It's like murdering them.
I don't think they care about. I don't know.
They care as much about snails as they do about unborn babies.
Yeah.
Probably.
Snails have more rights than me in
Well, Lee
Alabama.
didn't say that, so apparently you can put salt on an unborn baby in Alabama. That was one of the
that's
answers.
not-
You can salt all the babies.
That's actually tradition. Right as it comes out, salt it up, toss it on down the line.
Yeah. What was the first one?
The first one was a train track. In Alabama, it's illegal to put salt on A, a train track, B, the elderly, C, a snail.
Dave, what do you think?
I can see the reasoning somehow for train track
Yeah, that's what
being that it could corrode it, and then that's a problem for the infrastructure.
Interesting.
But that would only need to be if it was snowing, and it doesn't really snow that much there.
Everywhere in Alabama.
So I'm going to say they care about old people because there's so many of them there. I'm going to say B, elderly.
It's illegal to salt the elderly.
I mean, I don't.
I'm going to say.
How was the question again? Did you say salt or put salt on?
Listen,
it's the same thing.
I'm going to say A because Dave said infrastructure, and that sounds important. So
that was a big word.
It's the economy.
That's a big word.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say A. You can't salt a train track.
So we have an ABC.
What's going on with the chat, though? Let's see.
What's the chat saying?
Little Glow Wormhole and Little Cherub say C. Yep. They want to believe
Snails. All right. Well, the answer, believe it or not, in Alabama, it's illegal to put salt on a train track.
I got it. I won.
Good job.
Harry got
Thanks
it.
for the assist.
Good
Alabama.
job.
Get this. Alabama used to be an open range state. Ranchers would lure their sick livestock to the train tracks using salt. And when the livestock was struck by the train, it would be the responsibility of the railroad to pay for the animal. Although it's unlikely breaking this law could lead to the death penalty to this day.
Oh my goodness. To the death penalty?
Yeah.
For salt on a train track? Wow. I didn't know that was the reason.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
What is wrong with these people leading cows to get hit by a train? Like, shoot them. Like, if they're gonna get
You don't
sick
make
and
money that
die,
way.
like if they're not gonna get better, but like, what an inhumane thing.
But then you'd have to take care of the carcass. Is the which nobody wants.
Well, isn't the whole reason why they have cows is to? I'm not meaning to make you upset. Eat them and things like that. Like that makes no sense to me. Why somebody would do that?
I don't think you can if they're sick, though.
Yeah, if they're sick, you just let them get hit by a train.
That's nuts.
Let the railroad pay for
That
it.
is crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
In Alabama, that was a racket.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's very
They
similar.
had it going for a while. They're like, damn it, they're cracking down.
It's very
Can't get my
similar
cows
to
hit anymore.
Ain't no law
to the
against it.
waffle cone law. The waffle cone law was also very like about animal. A lot of animal-based laws.
Yeah. Well, do you think
are.
that's because like they outlawed the salt and they're like, all right, and then they started putting the waffle cone and going across the train tracks and they started like coming over there.
They were just
like,
waffle
all right, no
cones on all
waffle
the
cones
trains.
either.
Okay, stop that. Put some food on the train.
You're making us make weird laws here, people.
We're gonna
Stop
make an
killing your
amendment.
cows.
To the state
Meanwhile,
constitution.
somebody is standing by that train track, picking up all that fresh meat, taking it to town,
And selling it anyway.
selling it anyway.
Yeah. Twice
What do you
the
think
money.
the railroad company's doing?
Yeah, they scrape it off, sell it to McDonald's. That's the way it works. All right. Question number 2. In Florida, men seen publicly in any kind of blank can be fined. In Florida, men seen publicly in any kind of blank can be fined. A, fur coat. B, Daisy Dukes. C, strapless gown.
Ah, man.
This is a good question.
Fined?
In Florida, men seen publicly in any kind of blank can be fined. Fur coat, Daisy Dukes, or a strapless gown.
It's not.
I do feel like it's, I mean, all of those are, I guess, somewhat like they're trans/homophobic, which is, sounds like Alabama. It sounds right. All right.
Well, no, but this is Florida.
Oh, this is Florida.
Floribama.
We've
Same,
moved
but
on.
different.
Yeah.
Same,
Sorry about
but
that.
different.
Sorry
moved
about
all
that,
the way to
Alabama.
Florida.
Florida actually is the absolute worst state in the
same
country.
Agree. Hard
It's
agree.
literally like a skin tag on the groin of this country.
Isn't it sad that they have all the nicest beaches, though, or really nice beaches anyway?
Yeah.
But they have the most terrible people. I've been there
Not
4
all of
times.
them. Some of the alligators and crocodiles are pretty rad.
The people from
But
Florida
I
are
feel
cool
like
because
you
they
guys
left
are
Florida.
stalling.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of stalling going on.
There's a lot. We're just talking and we're just chatting.
Just chatting. In Florida, men seen publicly in any kind of blank can be fined. Fur coat, Daisy Dukes, strapless gown. What's the chat saying?
I'm going with gown.
We got A, we got a B. You're going
That's
with
my
strapless
instinct.
gown?
That's my
Dave?
instinct for some reason, but the fur coat is
Why?
throwing me for a loop. Why strapless gown?
Why?
Yeah, why strapless gown?
Because I think it's like about them being dressed in drag in public.
Exactly.
And when you think about Daisy Duke shorts, think about all the freaking old men, like the snowbirds that wear their
the
like
balls
mini
hanging
dad.
out.
Yeah, like those like shorts like
Normally-
that. So that's
Normally
why
I would say fur coat, but I don't think Florida cares about animals.
Yeah, they don't really.
So I'm going strapless dress,
They don't care about
gown,
animals.
whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna say fur coat because that's just weather inappropriate. It's Florida, people. Listen,
What are you doing?
it's muggy.
You can find some
So-
stupidity.
There's a clear sign that something's wrong with you if you're wearing a fur coat in Florida. I can't speak at all.
Yeah. That's
All
a tongue
right.
twister.
Well, the
Fur coat in
answer.
Florida is a sexual move, I think. Actually,
It really is. It's on the list.
It's a complicated one.
yeah.
You got to stretch first. All right. In Florida, this is
Florida-Georgia
the
line.
answer. Men seen publicly in any kind of strapless gown can be fined.
On the board, it's tied up.
Why are you celebrating that, you two, you sickos?
I like to win.
Can we get like a
Any
jail
man-
bar graphic to come over?
Any men seen wearing strapless gowns outside of their own residence risk being charged with indecency or inappropriate clothing. Why? Because Florida has zero fashion sense.
Yeah.
That's not the answer.
It's the fashion police that
It's
come.
the fashion police.
Yeah.
But I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, there was some kind of clause about men wearing makeup in public as well.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Makeup,
sure. I'm
Well,
glad to see the
Kiss
chat
better not be
agrees.
playing in Florida
Right?
anytime soon.
right? Gene Simmons better stay the fuck out of there.
Yeah, Gene Simmons. You got to stay in that movie Runaway with Tom Selleck from
So do
like
they not get
1980.
powdered before interviews? I wonder.
They got powdered?
Does nobody get like powdered?
I actually did a video about this about Ron DeSantis because he did the "Don't Say Gay"
Oh, he's all
bill.
made up.
He said no makeup
Yeah.
in public, and then literally like 2 days later, he was
He wore
doing
those
this thing,
boots.
and this woman was like full on doing the foundation and shit all over his face. I made a full video about that.
And I don't know if you guys remember, the fashion police came after him in his white boots.
the white boots,
So
yeah.
it's real, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those boots.
should
He's wearing high heels for sure. For sure, he's got
That
lips.
was, yeah.
Like
oh, definitely.
those.
Absolutely.
Every woman is like, I know what he's wearing.
Right.
I know
Okay.
what's going on in those
He should
boots.
have got,
Like.
he should have got a life sentence by the
Yeah, where do you
police.
get those boots?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
They're like special. They're like special lifts. So they're like
I'm eye to eye with
inside.
Arian Lee next time I see him. My eyes are up here. They are now. Thanks for these boots.
All right, question number 3. In Los Angeles, California, it is illegal for a waiter to tell a customer blank. In Los Angeles, California, it is illegal for a waiter to tell a customer, A, I'm really an actor. B, tipping is mandatory. C, there are no available tables. Side note, there must be available tables.
I've got a thought on
I don't
that.
like that
actually.
side note. What?
Why don't you like the side note?
Because
It's informative.
It's confusing me though. Now it's. Did you go through the trouble
you're
of making a side note?
Basically, you're not allowed to say there are no available tables when there are clearly available tables.
Oh, okay.
It's the no tipping one for me.
No tipping. You're going B, huh?
Mhm.
In Los Angeles, California,
or whatever
it's
you
illegal for
said.
a waiter to tell a customer, A, I'm really an actor. B, tipping is mandatory. C, there's no available tables.
See, I think logically it would be B. You can't mandate tipping. It's an option, right? But sometimes the gratuity is included. But also, wait, what was C?
C was there's no available tables even when there are available tables.
All right. Now
You
what
know,
was B?
In every eating establishment in Los Angeles, I think even in California, if you ask for a cup of water, they have to give it to you. They have to give you water. So maybe they have
Interesting.
to give you a table. I don't know.
Tipping is
Maybe they have-
mandatory.
It's I don't know. It's not.
Is that what
I
you
don't
said?
know. Well, it might be against the law to say that.
Tipping literally is gratuity, meaning
It's gratuitous. I'm
So
tired
what
of
is
all
it?
this gratuitous.
What's the wording of B again?
Tipping is mandatory.
Oh.
It's illegal for a waiter
Yeah.
to tell a customer tipping is mandatory.
Yeah, that seems no.
A fun
no
little
one
side
does wanna
shoot
hear
on
about
this.
Uh-huh.
A fun little side shoot on this is in Europe. Tipping is heavily frowned down upon. They get
Yeah.
very offended if you tip them, but it's also because their countries pay them a living wage.
Yeah.
So, like, people
Yeah.
who are servers and things like that, they're not working for tips. They're making a living wage just
Yeah.
being a server.
It's very low class to tip, apparently.
I'm going with.
They hate
I'm going
it.
with B. I'm going.
You're going
B.
with tipping is mandatory.
Mhm.
What's the chat going with? Come on, guys.
Beef.
We're gonna- no one wants to hear about actors in
I
LA.
agree. I wonder if that is illegal because then, you can't like sort of Like, but people do that all the time, though, right? Like, don't they?
That's how every movie gets made.
Yeah.
That's how every
Aren't they-
Hallmark. Yeah.
They're just breaking the law.
This is breaking the law.
Yeah.
All right. The answer. In Los Angeles, California, it's illegal for a waiter to tell a customer, I'm really an actor.
What? See,
What?
since I never said final answer.
Are you lying?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nope.
Holy cow!
If you're an actor in Los Angeles moonlighting as a waiter, you better be a method actor because according to city laws, as a member of the wait staff, telling a customer you're actually an actor constitutes fraud.
Fraud.
You're really a waiter at that point.
Oh, no, this is what I do. I am a full-time waiter. I
So you're
deliver
telling
bread to
me
your table.
in LA, nobody's running around saying
Valiantly.
something they're not.
Not one person, Dave. Not one person's doing that in Hollywood.
That makes me
Yeah.
feel a little bit better about my career.
Wait, hold on a second. What if you're acting like a waiter? See, then you could be like,
That's what I'm talking about.
That's double jail.
you
So
tell your-
now what we do to blackmail restaurants, we go in and we be like, excuse me, are you really an actor? And if they say they are, then we get that
Yeah.
meal for free.
call the cops.
Yeah.
Call the cops.
The authorities.
Oh, you just wanted a free meal. I was gonna call the cops. I was gonna
Well, this is
have them
terrible.
arrested. Damn it.
All right. Well, last question before bonus. All right.
Next question of Because It's the Law, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
better not dress like a blank if you're a student in Indiana because that is clearly dangerous and against the law.
Clearly. I don't think it's going to be very clear.
imagining
Otherwise, it would be
a lot.
one answer here.
Better not dress like a blank if you're a student in Indiana because that is clearly dangerous and against the law. A, punk rocker. B, furry. C, goth.
Furry. See, I immediately thought furry. I thought
Me
mascot.
too.
B.
Me too. I thought
Mascots. So
furry
you
too.
think there's no mascots in Indiana then, is what you're saying?
I think
I don't know
unless
any.
you're a mascot, you can't dress. You can't dress like a furry.
So therefore,
That's my final answer.
Furry is mine too. Remember when parents were freaking out about that? They're like, our children want to pee in litter boxes.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And they like got on this crazy trip about
Yeah.
these make-believe things. Like, I don't know.
Believe it or not,
wait. Did the chat?
the
Yeah,
chat
we
does,
gotta
at this point, I'm just gonna say it because y'all three blurted it out. Better not dress like a furry.
Oh,
Dude,
you can't dress like a
We
furry.
were united. The game finally brought us together.
I'll go into detail about what Vanessa was saying. A bill was passed in Indiana by Indiana Republicans in 2021 that students were no longer allowed to dress like furries after unproven rumors circulated that schools were allowing children who identified as such to use litter boxes in their classrooms.
It's so crazy that they think that. Oh my god! It's like they heard that from somebody. They heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend, and it wasn't.
All right.
Okay, I have more into this. You know who got this trending so hard? Joe fucking Rogan. And
Of
he
course he
lied.
did.
And he lied on
Oh.
air. He lied on air and
Yep.
said that his wife came home and said this was happening in his daughter's school. And he went off on this whole fucking
Oh my
45-minute tangent, and it was all a lie. Fuck that guy.
Oh,
Sorry.
this is
That's all.
the
If you're
sign.
watching Joe Rogan,
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
Joe
yeah.
Rogan's
Once
like-
again,
Do you ever do
And-
DMT?
yeah.
I'm crazy. He doesn't check anything. He just talks.
No.
I hate
There's
him.
no
It's
fact check.
proof that any podcast with bald white guys.
Exactly.
Get rid of those. Anyway,
Yep.
for anyone paying attention, once again, the order of answers was A, C,
I knew
A,
it. I knew it.
B. Oh, there it is.
A, C, A, B, if you answered those correctly.
it well.
But we have a bonus question worth 1,000,000,000,000 points.
Oh, it's the Because It's the Law bonus question. Everybody, buckle
Yep.
up.
You're not going to believe this one.
A.
Damn.
Abracadabra. That's what we spelled.
In Connorsville, Wisconsin, during sexual intercourse, it's against the law for a man to blank whilst the woman is having an orgasm.
There's
Wait,
laws?
what state?
In Connorsville, Wisconsin, during sexual intercourse, it's against the law for a man to blank whilst the woman is having an orgasm. A, yell obscenities. B, fire his gun. C, orgasm.
So what's the?
So much.
Wait, I need those answers one more time. Shoot his gun.
We got A, yell obscenities. B, fire his gun. Or C, orgasm.
Can I finish? Can I finish? Hello, can I finish?
I'm done. Pull the plug.
Oh boy. I'm going with that.
I'm going with yell extremities or whatever you say.
Yell extremities.
I need the arm.
Leg.
I need the whole question again. I can't. I'm about to take this jacket off. This is
It's getting hot.
I need the question again.
It's getting
Your Honor.
hot.
In Connorsville, Wisconsin, during sexual intercourse, it is against the law for a man to blank whilst the woman is having an orgasm. Yell obscenities, fire his gun, or orgasm.
The wormhole says I want a man to do all three of those at the same time. And I'm wondering if there's a D, all of the above.
Hot damn!
Damn is your go-to.
In Connorsville, Wisconsin, first
Yeah,
off, sex
probably.
sounds weird in the first place. 'Cause
Yell-
it's a whole bunch of like, yeah, right there.
Oh, hot
you
damn.
know.
Wisconsin.
Don't you know?
So like you don't. The last thing you want to hear is your neighbor going, "Oh fuck, bang, 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 bang." You know, like fuck it.
Oh my god.
That one gets me all the time, no matter when it's played. Much less when it's perfectly played.
What's the chat saying?
I'm
Yeah,
going
whatever.
B.
I'm
Fuck.
going yell obscenities.
Dave's going B, fire his gun. Vanessa, yell obscenities. Remember, it's
see.
100 billion points.
I just feel like somebody's done B before, and then they were like, you can't do that.
Can't be fired.
That's illegal.
That's got to be illegal,
I
right?
feel like it's a gun-loving place, and so they're like, "Yeah, you can shoot your gun; it's fine, but don't
Damn
say
it,
those
you're
cuss
right.
words. It's against Jesus."
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
I
my
changed my
logic.
answer. I changed my answer.
That's my logic. It's too late. You can't.
What?
Can't. What's the answer now? A's the
No,
answer?
the answer. Okay. In Connorsville, Wisconsin, during sexual intercourse, it is against the law for a man to fire his gun whilst the woman is having an orgasm.
I don't know what to do anymore.
But if she's not, it's fine.
Yep. In 1912, at the historic Jefferson Hotel, a man almost shot a congressman. And thus the law was passed.
Oh, well, there you go. It's because it's the law, ladies and gentlemen.
But I have questions. I immediately have questions. I immediately have
I
questions about this
definitely don't
story.
have answers for you.
Why was
all.
the congressman in shot range of
He
another
was
guy
on the
having
floor
sex with a
above.
woman?
He was on the floor
Oh.
above, and the guy below fired his gun and almost shot him.
I get it. It makes sense to me
his
now.
gun. Is that
Yeah.
what he
Baller
did?
move.
Yeah.
Yeah, my question is, why is you'd think it would be when the guy's orgasming, not when she's orgasming?
Or is our orgasm just so powerful that
Oh.
we could like
No,
pull
you
the
know
shit
what?
out?
It's that, or it's like the guy didn't know that was even possible when it happens, and he gets so excited he shoots his guns like Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, he probably thought something was wrong.
I don't know if there was a lot of
Are you all right?
He was trying to defend his, yeah.
You must have demons in you.
yeah.
Get out,
But I mean,
demons.
if you think about it though, like back then there wasn't a whole lot going on. They had books and like the field. So like I feel
Yeah.
like there was a lot of nasty
was just-
stuff going on. Like I feel like they got real experimental back then, and what else
Yeah.
were they gonna do, you know?
They read Little House on the Prairie.
I should have known it had something to do with guns.
Yeah.
It's America.
That was a good game, you
America.
guys.
That was a great game.
I think
do have
Gabe
some
won.
cards.
That was a hard game. I don't think I won. I don't.
You
know.
won. I think
You
you got
did. You won
2.
100 bajillion points. You said fire his gun.
And let me guess. The person with the highest points goes to jail this week.
No. The person who answered the bonus question correctly goes to
There we
jail
go.
this week.
See?
I heard the person who won is going to get a new camera in the mail, like very soon. That's what I heard.
I need to check that tracking number. I haven't done it in the past hour.
Oh, yeah, where are they?
Talk them.
Did they
Is
get
that going to
them?
be used on our project?
If I can buy it in time.
Oh, are you
Well,
thinking about we're gonna have to do more camera tests?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big project coming down the pike. We're all
Oh,
excited. I
Yeah.
haven't mentioned this on the live stream yet, but stay
Yeah.
tuned. Lee and Vanessa have written a script, and we're all going to work on this damn thing, and it's going to be amazing. So stay tuned. Yeah, you just
Stony
wait
Rolls
for it.
production.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't wait. Oh,
Yeah, I mean that's a teaser. I don't want to divulge anything, but
little teens.
Yeah.
yeah, a little tease. There's another film coming your way.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. Let me just read a couple of these comments we got here on YouTube. Remember, you can comment on YouTube if you're watching this after the fact, because we live stream kind of randomly during the week. Usually like a Wednesday night or maybe a Friday morning, but this drops on as a podcast or a video on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. on YouTube and on Spotify. So that's Pacific time. Sandra Pindar says, you can only make a baby with eggs if they have been fertilized. That's the
True.
That's the comment.
Fact.
That is.
Yep.
I'm gonna heart that. You got a heart.
Heart
for
that. You get a heart for factual comments.
Yeah.
That's true. I wish I could have joined Twitch on Friday. I would have rocked at trivia. See, Rachel stuff. You gotta watch. You gotta turn on those notifications so you can watch because it's the law. And also Dave's great folder marked podcast trivia
That was a
we
good
do
one.
that we play.
Official title. Yep.
Official title. Y'all are squirrely, so it should be easy. It was a response to probably one of our squirrel shorts there. But
Is that little Victorian boy?
No, he never answered that coward.
oh yeah, that's right. There's someone stealing the squirrel bit. huh?
Squirrel Gate.
What's that all
Squirrel.
about?
That is.
Everyone knows I trapped a squirrel first, and now these popular people on TikTok are doing videos about how it's easy to catch squirrels for your podcast.
They're mining content from smaller creators. That's why we got to get huge. That's why you guys, if you like and share this stuff, it actually affects the algorithm, and then people find out about this and they can hear.
Yeah, it's for you.
It's for you.
It's for you.
Well, everybody, this has been a lively, week. It's been incredible. This live stream is so great. Vanessa, thank you so much for
Yes.
being here. Little Miss
Thanks so
Marxist.
Well, Miss Marxist.
You can follow her at Little Miss Marxist on all the platforms, right? It's pretty much the
Yeah.
same.
Yep, you can find me there everywhere, but on my Instagram, there's a link in bio with all of them. So
And if you're a Patreon member for the Stoning Rolls, you can go to Stoning Rolls on Patreon, search us there, and become a member, become a cheese bag officially. You can watch a little bit before the show and a little bit after the show, the pre-roll and the roach clip, which we're going to go into right now. So we're going to end the live stream right now, but there's going to be extra stuff. We're going to hang out, relax, let our hair down and our hats off for the roach clips.
How dare you?
How dare I? Well, everybody, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We love you. Peace, love,
Cheese bag.
harmony, and happiness.
Bye.
bye.